give her hell through here. I remember we're in diff lock. Oh, you definitely break something doing that. She likes them up, boy. Thanks for stopping and watching. I'd like to ask you if you could hit that thumbs up button for us right off the rip and hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to support what we do here at R.N.G, go to our webpage, www.rngperformance.net, and pick out any of your CFMOTO parts, accessories, anything you want, our merch, everything you can think of is on that website. Thank you guys for doing that. Before we get into today's video, I want to let you know what it's going to be about. We are going to delete the limiters. We've seen a lot of people complaining about this thing being in reverse and not having no power. Our XL actually does the same thing. It also, you know, has limiters and low and all that jazz. We're going to delete all of that today. It's not going to cost you a dime. But what I want to say is, do not do and repeat anything that we do in this video at home. We are trained professionals, and this video is for informational purposes and educational purposes only. With that said, I'm going to show you how we are going to tackle the problem that this machine has. Come right over here. We're going to open up this door here, and you're going to want to pull open this seat. We're going to want to pull that. Right here is our ECU. Hopefully, got enough light here. Okay. Well, I'm going to pull that connector out anyway and get that. Oh, it's going to be this top connector that you want. It's hard to do this one-handed, but we'll get it. So you're going to want to pull this top connector out. Face it towards this way, because this is how we're going to talk about it. This way. You have these row of pins here. They look different than these. So you want this to be on your left, this to be on your right. Up here is pin number 1, okay? And they count this way, all the way, and then they come down and count this way, and then this way, so they count that way, all the way to the end. Now I'm going to show you the wires that we're going to need to take care of. So as stated, pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, all the way, all the way like that. So first thing, we're going to want to pop this up about in that position and get this off of here, okay? Pull that up, then we're going to want to pull this off. It should just come right off. I've already had it off once. There we go. Pulls it right off. Okay, and as you see, I've already cut these wires. We're going to talk about each and every wire, the color, and the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not want this ECU to know what we are doing. Only thing we want this thing to do is tell the engine when to fire and the RPMs it needs to run at. By doing these, we're not going to do away with the safety limiter, the over rev limiter. We're only doing away with those BS limiters that they put in place to keep you from having fun, okay? Which is dumb, yeah. But anyway, we don't want this computer to know what we're doing and when we're doing it. It's like the government. We don't want them to know everything we're doing, right? To start off, we're going to go with pin 6. Pin 6, it'll start in 1 over here. So you bring it on the back side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brings you to this light green brown wire. That is for the 4x4. So when you click that switch in the 4x4, it tells this computer, hey, driver's in 4x4, we're going to have to make sure that he doesn't have any fun in this mud hole. So go ahead and limit yourself to no fun mode, and let's make them mad at us. And yeah, so we're going to do away with that, right? We're going to do away with that. So it's not even going to know that you're in 4x4, right? That's pin 6 right here at the top, pin 6. Next one is going to be pin 24. So as you count down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, the next row here, which is this row here, pin 24, it's going to be yellow blue. Okay, yellow blue. That is the wire that tells this ECU that you are in low gear. Again, we don't want this ECU to know that you're in fun gear. Okay, we want to have fun. We want you to knock it off. Okay, so that would be this wire here, yellow blue. So doing this is going to translate over to any ECU that looks just like this, the Bosch ECU. So this 800s, 950s, any of the newer models that have this ECU, this pin out is going to be essentially the same with the same wires. So we're not done yet. We have one more wire, and it is sky blue over here. It's pin 29, right after the what is this, the low? Yeah, right after the low gear. This is reverse. This ECU is not going to know that you're in reverse, okay? We don't want it to know that you're in reverse because we want to have fun when we're stuck and trying to get out of a hole and it wants to limit us. Now, you're going to have to use some common sense in place of all this stuff being gone. You don't want to go full bore and break stuff, which I do that and I haven't broken anything. But you want to have, you know, some common sense in place there. But these are the 3 wires that you're going to want to cut. And we're going to cap these off with a little bit of electrical tape. We don't want them in there touching. We don't want moisture traveling up through the wire, anything like that. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, we got them all taped back up. Now we're just going to take our cap and it just slides right back on. Like so. It locks in, but slides right back on. Then we're going to take this and get it in place here. Gotta go just right. There we go. Now, guys, it's that easy to do something like that. There's no need to pay all these outrageous prices to get these ECU tunes that doesn't do you any good. A lot of the tunes that are out there on the market are definitely not the best. And they're overpriced for what they are. And that's why there's a few of my machines that are not tuned. Because they simply don't need to be. This one doesn't need to be. You know, my XL is because I found a good tuner that could tune it. But my Overland, my ZForce, those are all factory tunes. There's no need to overpay for a tune. You can do that for free. And I know a lot of you are going to ask, is that going to void the warranty? Absolutely. But so will a tune. So with that said, a tune and doing that, nobody's going to know that you took that plug apart unless you tell them, right? You can look in there and can't tell that we took that plug apart and cut those wires. That's why I wrapped it in tape, and it's tape that matches the wire harness, right? So unless you tell them, nobody's going to know you did it, just like an ECU tune. Unless you tell them, nobody's going to know that you did it. That is going to be free. You don't have to give nobody a bunch of money. So I say we take this thing for a spin. Okay, as you guys can see, it goes through all the gears, all that. No check engine lights, no warning lights. There's 4-wheel drive diff lock. So we have nothing weird going on the dash, right? Normal, sport. Let's put this thing in diff lock. Okay, let's get it to lock in. Sometimes they don't like to lock into diff lock. There we go. We are locked in. God, this thing is jerky. Definitely needs our clutch kit. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to strap that thing down. Let me do that. I had to strap that hood down. Sorry, guys. I forgot to do that. Let's give her hell through here. I remember we're in diff lock. Oh, you definitely break something doing that. You definitely would. Okay. She digs. There's regular 4x4. Lights them up, boy. She do light them up. There's no doubt about that. But my God, is it jerky as Jesus. I can't wait to get our kits back in stock so I can fix that nonsense. Well, guys, I'm pretty sure I slung up some dog poo somewhere over there. But she definitely lays some rubber. That's for sure. And that's stock kit. That ain't even my kit in there yet. But definitely gonna have that in there soon. I'm just waiting on a helix. All right, guys. So that's it. Free. Doesn't cost you nothing. And you seen that was fun. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out. God bless. Smash that like button. Leave us a comment down below if this video is gonna help you, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Peace.